You say you did these extra things on the back end. What are
Yeah.
some of those extra things on the back end that you've done before that you advise with your clients, or
Yeah.
suggestions on how to tip the scale in your favor versus all these other competitors in the space?
I would say, like, some of the things that you hear career coaches say is you want to build your network, you want to reach out to people, things like that, but it's the quality of those, not just the quantity. So, some things that I did is I was very active on LinkedIn, building a connection with people, setting up informational interviews. But during the informational interviews, I was very strategic and thoughtful with my purpose and their purpose and what we're going to be using the time for. I think coming in those meetings, informal, conversational, but still a bit of structure, I think that really helped to show my authority in the corporate space. In addition to that, like, really those informational interviews were a way for me to gather insider intel, right? And that I found to be the most valuable. And it is showing that you are an outsider, but also an insider. I know that sounds confusing, but doing your research beforehand to understand what are the main pain points in the field, what could be the pain points that they're experiencing on that team, and then presenting yourself as a solution focused person who's more of a consultant or a peer rather than like an interview where they're leading it completely. I always, as much as possible, try it to be more like an equal playing field in terms of the conversation, because at the end of the day, they're interviewing me and I'm interviewing there. And what I tell my clients is that think of an interview more like an alignment meeting. You're seeing if there's like a common thread or if there's a connection there and you can help them and they need your help, right? Rather than you are just going in and hoping to answer the questions correctly and then hoping you hear back, because it needs to be equal playing field to show that you are an equal contributor, which is what they want. And they don't know that automatically when you don't have any connection with them. So that was one thing. And then instead of waiting for them to tell me to do a project or to do something, I would just do it automatically.